my name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I'm going to be doing 3 small beach cottages in The Sims 4. These 3 homes only use the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, and I know in the top left corner it says Fall Shell Challenge. That is a previous build I've done, but the correct name of the lot is Bedlington Boathouse, and it is a 20x20 lot in the world of Brindleton Bay that came with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. And Brindleton Bay is kind of like a New England coastal town, and this is an idea I've had for a while to just do a build only using the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. So for each one of these homes, I wanted to have one dedicated to a dog lover, the middle one is dedicated to a cat lover, and then the last home that you'll be seeing on the right side is a home designed for a sim that can't decide if they want our cat or dog, and so it's just kind of more of a plain, kind of almost like a home just for like a short time period, like a weekend getaway. But for now, we are in the blue house, which is designed for a dog lover, and you saw me do the bathroom. This unit is the only one that has a shower tub combo because that is the only way for dogs to get bathed, and so I had to have a shower tub combo in this unit, but the other 2 units just have a single shower. Now we are working on the kitchen, and you see that these windows in the kitchen are blue, but everything else has a white window frame around it. I was originally going to have like blue on blue on blue on blue, but that seemed a little bit much and a little too blue, and so I do change the windows to be white to kind of like break up all that blue, but I forgot about the ones in the kitchen, but you'll see me add or change the colors of the windows to be white to match the rest of the windows. And now we're working on a living room space. I was hoping I would somehow manage to fit in a dining room area, but I couldn't fit it in the house, but on the exterior's a little back patio space, and I do find a spot for a picnic table out there. But I did want to use this chair because it felt like almost like a wall with it having such a high backrest, and I wanted it to kind of feel like it is 2 separate spaces between the living room and the kitchen. So we're just going to be adding some rugs and going to now be working on the bedroom, and wanting to keep with the blue theme. I have a blue bed in here, and we're just going to be adding a dresser. That dresser is from the Cats and Dogs pack, and I kind of liked how this one had open storage in it. Even though all 3 of these homes have the same floor plan, I did try to do some slight things different in each one of them. For example, this home does have a bump out where the other 2 homes don't have a bump out, and you'll see me add that bump out soon. It is in this room. I wanted to have another like computer spot, technology, fun area for this sim. And something I realized I should have added, but I didn't add, was a little like pet dog like toy holder. I totally could have added that into this space in the backyard. Granted, it would have been a very small little play area for the Sims dog, but luckily in Brindleton Bay there is a dog park in the world that comes with the pack. So you can see right now I am working on a little like desk area. Maybe this sim has like a home job that they can like write novels or do like some sort of other freelance activities. I do also have an art easel so they can paint the ocean from their backyard, and I just thought this was a cute little cozy blue cottage for a dog lover. So let me know down your thoughts on this blue cottage down in the comments, and also make sure to let me know your thoughts on the other cottages. If you haven't yet, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. That would mean so much to me. I am 2 subscribers away from 160 subscribers. I have been doing this YouTube journey for a very long time, and it does mean so much to me when I gain a new subscriber. And again, I just want to say a big thank you to those who have hit the subscribe button. And if you have any build suggestions for me, make sure to leave them down in the comments. So now we are in the backyard for the blue unit, and you can see I have a grill and an art easel like I mentioned earlier, and of course the picnic table, since there isn't really like a formal seating dining area on the inside. I wanted to make sure that there was space out here, and we're just going to be adding a nice light blue umbrella. And now we are in the middle unit, which is more of a earthy, moody coastal home, and is designed for a cat lover who is into woodworking. So I'm just going to be working on the drop zone, kind of a mudroom first, and I wanted to have a little cat welcome mat to signify that this is for the cat lover. And if you missed the rug, you can look at the giant picture of a sailor with a cat on the shoulder. That's a really cute picture and kind of helps set the stage for this home being for a cat lover. I was also thinking at possibly the sailor in the picture could be the grandfather to the sim that would be living in this unit. It's like kind of maybe got like passed down from generation, and now it is in the hands of this sim. So we're just going to be working on the kitchen now, and this kitchen is 1 tile bigger than the kitchen in the blue unit. I wanted to have a little bit of diversity between the kitchens in all 3 of these units, and to differentiate the kitchen from this unit from the last unit was to make it just 1 square bigger than the first unit. And I was also imagining that this sim would be more of a bookworm than a TV media type of sim. And so instead of having a living room, I have a reading corner for this sim, and I have a nice little cozy chair. I do have a scratching post for the cat, and now we are in the bathroom. You probably thought you skipped over it or I just edited it out, but this is the bathroom directly in the same location as the first bathroom. The only difference really is that this one just has a shower and a litter box instead of a shower tub combo. And so we're just going to be adding a mirror and going to be adding a towel. I was also trying to keep like the towels different from unit to unit to just kind of help with that diversity and uniqueness to each of the units. So we're just going to be adding some extra towels. I am using medium wall height, so I was trying to take advantage of the tall walls in each of these units, but it is kind of like hard because it's not everything your Sims can't access. It's just kind of like there for decoration. So we're just going to be now working on extending the kitchen. So since the kitchen is larger, the bedroom in this unit is 1 tile smaller. So we're just going to be adding a dining room into this unit because I couldn't have space for the kitchen dining room in the first unit, so I wanted to make sure that there was space in this unit, and we're just going to be adding a garbage can and going to be adding a little cat tree hangout area, and I do add an additional window for the cat to look out of, and I purposely do not add a curtain by that window next to the cat perch so they can look out and watch nature, bird admire, and so we're just going to be now in the bedroom. I was trying to go for a real nice, like, handcrafted bed because this sim I was imagining would be a woodworker, so we're just going to be adding a dresser and kind of rearranging the orientation. Again, this bedroom is one tile smaller than the other two, and so it was a little bit tricky trying to make sure I had enough space for all of the things, make sure I had enough space for your Sims to like walk around the bed. And honestly, this unit kind of reminds me of the build I did last week, which was a dark academia introverts apartment. So if you haven't seen that video, you can watch it after this video. And we're just going to be adding a little bit of artwork. I added the lighthouse artwork because that is one of my favorite pieces in the cats and dogs pack. And now we are in the back porch area of the home, and I do add some planter boxes out here with a catnip packet, like it's like a seed packet, but it's catnip, and I thought that was appropriate for this home, and you don't have to go through the build category to find the catnip. Something that was kind of cute is when I was taking screenshots for this video, a stray cat in the game came up and was looking at this house, so that was really cute, and if you want to see that, you can stay tuned towards the end of the video to see the screenshots that I have. It's kind of like a nice first person perspective, almost like you're looking at a magazine. But now we are in the final unit, which is this beige cream tan unit. I was trying to go for more of a modern look in this unit, and again, this is the unit for a sim that doesn't know exactly what animal, cat or dog, they want to own, or this could be the unit where they just kind of are here for the weekends, and the other two units are more of like a long-term residential homes. So we're just going to be adding all of the bathroom essentials and going to be adding a laundry hamper in this bathroom to kind of help differentiate it from the other two bathrooms. And this kitchen is the largest kitchen, I think, of all of the kitchens, or at least it's the only one that has a little bit of a wraparound L shape to it. So we're just going to be continuing with this light tan vibes in the kitchen, and we're going to be adding just a little bit of detail into the entryway. I have a little bit of a coat rack and a drop zone table, very simple in here. Going to just be adding a little bit of artwork and going to be adding a bath towel or a bathrobe into the bathroom. So this area was very simple to design. I also have a shoe rack underneath the table just to kind of help it feel more lived in, and we're just going to be finishing up this mudroom area with just a little bit of decoration, and we're going to be moving on to the rest of this unit, and we are going to be having a computer where the living room and the library nook were in the other two units. I didn't want to have this computer area in the same area as the blue unit, just to again help differentiate the units, because I feel like each sim needs just something slightly different, kind of like us humans, and so having a office space more in like the main living room area, I felt like was a good like differentiant of the space. So we're just going to be adding a calendar, and after I took the screenshots for this video, I decided that the other two units needed calendars as well. So if you want to see where I ended up placing the calendars, you will have to go download this home and see for yourself off of the Sims 4 gallery. My ID is green_rose_sims, which I think is the easiest way to find my gallery page, and it also does help if you search for newest if you are watching this video at the same week as me posting it or the same month as me posting it. So now we are in the bedroom for this unit. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but if you haven't seen or figured it out, each one of these units is one bedroom and one bathroom, and we are now going to just be doing a little bit of rearranging in this unit, and this is the only unit that has two side tables on either side of the bed, and we're going to just be putting some lamps on there, and we're going to be now figuring out how to differentiate the sim from the other two units with their hobbies. So for this last unit, I have a guitar and a telescope to kind of help differentiate the other two units, and we're just going to be adding one of the smart home systems. I actually have three smart home systems, one in each unit of the build, and we're just going to be coming close to the screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That really does help people find my channel, and I hope to see you all next week for another Sims 4 speed build. Bye!